Well,
you would imagine, looking at the championship table at the moment, that the battle for promotion will be...
Hey guys, if you're just joining, sorry, I have some technical difficulties. Just getting started. I'm just going to sort that out now.
Sighter, but strayed slightly too early. Just missed timing his run. Lenihan stepping up. Burnley and Sheffield United, you would imagine, will take the automatic promotion spots from the Championship this year. Both of those clubs looking for a pretty swift return to the Premier League. The Championship is so tight, with so many teams still harbouring hopes of going up via the playoffs.
Let's see what's going on now, shall we?
Picked up by the visitors. And it's McGree winning the free kick.
We are 5 minutes late starting, but we are on. We are working, which is what counts. I haven't even stuck a shirt on. Let's get the emergency scarf.
They do have injury concerns, Sunderland. Who spent most of his career at Blackburn.
We've got kids floating around today as well, so if you get background noise from the kids, you know why. No. At the moment we've got a player down with cramps, so not much is happening.
2010 and 2013 he played for Middlesbrough as well. His son has a season
Get your score predictions in if you're in the chat.
Such an affinity with Middlesbrough. But for today, he's Sunderland through and through. What a job he's doing. Appointed in October. 8 wins from his 12 matches so
Make sure you
far.
chuck a message if you join.
Full-time managerial job. He was assistant to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Jose Mourinho at Manchester United. Won everything there is to win as a player. He knows what it takes to be successful.
It's Evans that's limping off to the side of the pitch. I think he's going to come back on. He's hobbling a bit though. He's holding his knee. Checking if he can run it off by the looks of it. We've got a Middlesbrough free kick on the far side of the Sunderland penalty area.
The captain, Johnny Howson, is over it. Is outside at the moment. Fry and Lenihan up from the back. Fry making a run to the far post. Long-range effort, and that's the first real save, straight down the throat of Anthony Patterson.
Patterson gathered that nicely. Sorry, I'm just making sure everything's set up. Like I say, I'm running a bit late, so just give me a moment. Get the TikTok going at the same time.
Hume with the flick on. Tried to win the ball in the air, but didn't pick out a teammate. Premier League titles, a Champions League, the FA Cup, the League Cup, the World Club Cup, and it all with Manchester United. It's a hopeful ball forward, which will give chase. He's coming from an offside position. Matt Crooks.
Didn't even see the lineups. This is how late I'm running. It's ridiculous. It's all the way back to the Middlesbrough keeper. Oh, keeper doesn't clear. Straight out to Diallo. Oh! This shot goes wide. Gifted a free shot.
Giving possession away. Sunderland just couldn't take advantage.
Yeah.
It was straight. Couldn't believe his luck.
Oh, honestly, I'm just not sure how he stretched that so wide with an open goal. That's a bit disappointing. That should be 1-0 now already.
On loan from Old Trafford. A 20-year-old. Missing a gilt-edged opportunity early on.
I'm alive. Nope. Foul on Diallo. That's not picked up at all by the ref. Oh, well cut out there.
He scored 1 in his last 6, Amad Diallo. And he should have opened the scoring here. Sunderland player down. Haven't even played 10 minutes yet.
I'm guessing that's what you were talking about with hushed breath as I came down. Okay. No, we got
home side already to make a change here. Edouard Michaud.
Mishu's warming up. Looks like we're going to have sub. He's tried to run that off. Is it Evans?
Evans, the captain.
Yeah.
His race is run already.
Evans is coming off his injury. He tried to run off. Is just not. Yeah, he's not managed. We're 10 minutes in, so that's our first change. 10 minutes in, unfortunately. If you're on TikTok, join me on YouTube. Same account name. That's where you can add comments and chat.
The 19-year-old on earlier than expected.
She reminds me of one of those freaky wifeys, to be fair.
Is that too full? Because I was thinking I've given half, but...
No, that's fine. That's fine, yeah, yeah. They're not staying here tonight, so they can drink as much as they want. So it's still Sunderland 0, Middlesbrough 0. We're 12 minutes in, we're kicking back off here.
And how has that disrupted Sunderland's game plan?
Pressure at the back for Sunderland defence. Patterson gets it clear.
Well.
Halfway to Stewart, who gets pulled down. Sunderland free kick on the halfway line. Mowbray's got a Hugo Boss top on. It's great. It's just like a puffer jacket, but it says Boss.
Here's Michaud. Nice real touch for the Frenchman.
Long ball forward, right. Oh!
Roberts was able to get there,
He picks out Roberts.
Once he did.
Yeah. I'll interject when they don't say anything, but I'll let you hear them if I can. If you can hear them, that is. Throw in. Hume taking the throw in now to Roberts. Gets it over to Diallo. Diallo and Roberts working together now on the right hand side.
Ballard.
All the way back to the Sunderland defence. We seem to work that back quite quick. Middlesbrough are pressing really high when it comes back to defence, so we need to take an opportunity on the counter, really. Patrick Roberts coming from back from offside. Thanks for the likes on TikTok. Sorry, the comments are off, guys. I'm on YouTube as well at the same time. The account name is the same, but you can chat on there if you want to go on there.
For options. Let's go all the way backwards. Zach Steffen, 27-year-old American on loan from Manchester
Cheers,
City.
babe.
Fry. Decent turn. And
Diallo now on the left, onside.
Flag stays down. Diallo
Tucks it back in. Oh, got so much pressure on him there. Middlesbrough managed to get it away scrappily. Only as far as Elise. Clark.
That's going to be a free
Oh,
kick. That's a low
taken down.
challenge.
Free kick.
The captain, Johnny Howson.
He's getting a yellow card now for that one. Sunderland free kick on the far side. Not shooting distance, but decent area. Housen's getting a yellow card, but he is down from the impact as well.
Just missed timing it.
Yeah, it looks like his knee went into his foot.
He was away.
Got a hell of a boff on his head, Clark. Pay that lad more so he can get a haircut.
Clark it was. He went to ground, the 22-year-old from the Spurs youth product.
I'm Sunderland till I die. I know I am, I'm sure I am Sunderland till I die. Lots of stoppages. First 15 minutes, we've had 3 sets of stoppages now. Howson's coming off to the side with his injury. Looks like he's walking fine though, he'll be back on. But I think he'll be off to the side while we take this free kick. We've got Clarkson and Roberts standing over it at the moment.
Now the home side have a chance with this set piece opportunity.
We've got 6 people piled up in the box there. It's Roberts to take. Swings it in. Set him back.
Drill goalwards. It's
oh!
Comfortable into the gloves of Steffen in the end.
It came all the way back out of the danger area, but to Ahmad, who was on the outside of the box, he drilled it, but it got a deflection. Ended up in the keeper's hand. That's what I love about Ahmad. He's not afraid to shoot.
All the pace and sting out of it though.
It's at Middlesbrough with the ball now. Comes back to the Middlesbrough keeper. Ahmad putting the pressure on quite high. Puts the keeper under pressure. Enough pressure to kick it out. Ends up at Sunderland, but Middlesbrough win it back.
Releases Giles.
Middlesbrough just enjoying a little spell of possession at the back now.
Sunderland happy to allow Middlesbrough to have the ball in their own half.
He's reading my mind.
He's just trying to play their way through.
There we go. Roberts with it now. Out to the right. Diallo on the right. Oh, he gets.
On the outside, he elected to go infield.
They're on Diallo so quick. Middlesbrough on the counter now.
Giles, first time across the face of goal.
Puts it way too far. Thank God for that. They're 5-on-3 for Middlesbrough against Sunderland there, so we were lucky. Let off. He tried to swing it out wide and it went way too far. It's gone out of touch for Sunderland. Throw on the far side.
It was Giles with the first time ball. He was just trying to spot Marcus Force at the far post. Just overdoing it.
4 options and he went for the most difficult one. So.
Counter-attack by his side though. And they've won it back again.
Cheers for all the likes.
Force.
Sunderland taking control, getting it clear of the defensive area now. We've had everyone back there though, so the clearance didn't get anywhere because nobody was up there. Even Stewart wasn't up there.
Sunderland dropping deeper.
It's the difference. They're enjoying time on the ball
Being closed down.
because we're standing off. But when we've got the ball, they're pressing really high. Diallo now on the right.
Diallo. Hume.
We're trying to work it through and ends up back at the defence again.
Mishu.
Mishu with the ball. He's not seeing much of it now. Mislaid pass. Luckily picked back up by Hume. Mishu. Oh. And a foul on Mishu. He's not impressed me, that Mishu, yet at the moment, but apparently he's a good player and he's in demand. Have you had all yours, Hudson? Have you had all your noodles?
Ballard.
Go on, let the cat eat his. Good boy.
Hume. There's an option over. Stewart and Hume still waiting for the cross on the edge of the 6-yard area.
Get up.
Good defending.
Clark made a run, it came to nothing. Middlesbrough player basically threw himself in front on the floor in front of him. Practically obstruction, but you know, it is what it is.
Not sure there was too much in that. Tommy Smith going
To be fair, you should get booked for the dive.
to
If you're not going to book Clark for that foul, then he should be booked for the dive there, even though it's not a penalty or anything. Goal kick from Middlesbrough comes all the way to Patterson, who then throws it out to the right, ends up out for a Sunderland throw.
Just 4 wins from their 13 matches in front of their home fans so far this season.
It's all calmed down, quite quiet at the moment. It's not as scrappy as you expected Derby to be fair. Wouldn't mind Catamol in the middle, hacking some legs away, but...
Well, they'd like to get one over their northeast rivals this afternoon.
I mean, it's a shame we're without a 9 as well.
It's been a while since the Black Cats have been able to
Tragic our
celebrate
injuries and our
Borough
ban at the moment for this game. We've come against Middlesbrough quite weak. No Pritchard, no 09. Every ball's just back and forth between keepers at the moment. It's coming to nothing. Got a minute's applause for Fletcher Jackson.
Home fans paying their respects. Borough win it back. It's a push in the back. Tom going to ground.
I know I'm being quiet at the moment, but there's not much to say, to be honest, with what's going on.
Leno. You can see Sunderland just...
Feel free to pop in the chat. Let us know what you think. What's going on with the transfer window? What's going on? Who we're going to get in? Every rumour so far has come to nothing. We're at 23 minutes in. It's still 0-0. We've had one change due to injury at the moment. It's at Middlesbrough here with the goalkeeper. Long ball forward. Sunderland win it back in the centre of the park. Nice little touch. You've got Roberts on the right hand side making a run. Diallo cutting in the centre. Pass it to Diallo. Diallo's out there wide. Tries to find somebody in the centre. A shot. Oh yes! Oh no! Oh no! 2 shots. Stewart was up close, got the rebound and the goal, but the flag was up for offside. Oh, close!
But that has just raised the volume a notch.
Lovely play there. I'm surprised Diallo didn't go for the shot. It was a missed shot from Roberts, got deflected, and then Stewart was offside for the poacher.
From an offside position.
It was actually a decent shot from Roberts, power-wise and everything, but it was straight through the centre at the keeper. Hopefully that's picked us up a bit. It's picked the crowd up, that's for certain. It's a Middlesbrough throw now on the far side in the centre. 25 minutes gone, still Sunderland 0, Middlesbrough 0.
Ross Stewart, 10 goals in 13 appearances this season.
Battling halfway, Clark manages to get it and gets pulled down and wins the foul. So it's a free kick inside the Sunderland half, just before the halfway line on the far side. It's been quiet for a derby so far. It's 2 shots on target from Sunderland, 1 shot on target from Middlesbrough. Yeah, both Diallo and Stewart, it's showing a replay now, both Diallo and Stewart were offside when he took the shot. Not much you could say for that one.
Acton. Off he goes.
Middlesbrough run, a shot with a deflection, Patterson deals with it well, catches it, throws it out for quick distribution on the right hand side. Diallo going down the right hand side now, he's got Roberts in front of him.
Diallo.
It's taken off him out of possession for a Sunderland throw.
Hume.
To Hume on this right hand side, the far back right. Into the centre to Michu. Putting it all the way out to Elise on the left. Just knocking it back and forth in the centre now here. Hume with it again right in the centre. Try to find Diallo to Hume. Oh! Ooh. Light pass from Diallo. Try to get forward for Stewart. Middlesbrough in possession. Elise caught them napping there. And it's out for a Sunderland throw on the far side. Well, we're enjoying the lion's shares of possession at the moment. So that's good. Just need to monopolise on that and get some end product. This will be the second match I've managed to do live on YouTube. So first one was the Wigan one, which is a great victory. So hopefully we'll carry that record on.
The second tier of English football.
Come on, Sunderland.
Disappointing couple of years for a club of this size to be playing down in League One. There's a sense that they are on the up once again.
Roberts now on the right hand side, dinks one forward to Diallo. Diallo again, he's got it on this far right, right in the corner near the corner flag. Pulls it back very cleverly for Roberts. Roberts gets it through the centre now. All the way across to Neil. Thought about the shot. Roberts looking. Neil. Oh, come on, have a crack. 3 options for shooting. We're just dinking it around the box, trying to walk it in. Oh. Everyone wanted to lay it off for somebody else and nobody took the shot. Neil had the chance to shoot twice then and didn't take it. Need to take them snapshots. You get that half a yard of space is all you need in that box. Sunderland coming forward again. Long ball forward. He's offside. Diallo's offside.
Middlesbrough playing a high line. It's working so far.
Yeah. Catching him each time. Oh,
Just see Diallo.
yeah, he just sets off early. That could have been a... The thing is, he's got that pace where he didn't need to set off that quick. If we get that pass right, he's going to be in behind every time. Thanks for joining on TikTok. Don't forget we're on YouTube as well at the same time. The account name's exactly the same on YouTube. The channel is in the same name as the account on here. And you can comment and chat in there. This is the only reason I've got the TikTok comments off, is so I've only got one place for the chat. Not that anyone's talking on there, but I don't mind. It's going to take a while to build this channel up, so hopefully we'll get a few people in, get a few likes, build this channel up and expand it after that. It's always difficult being the new guy.
Have a real sight of goal. Crooks.
At the moment it's just thinking about, we've got it, it's back with the Middlesbrough goalkeeper.
There was only real chance coming early on.
Short distribution.
Effort from defender Darragh Lenihan. Other than that, the visitors have not created too many clear-cut opportunities. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Home side will be pleased with their endeavours.
Still 0-0, 30 minutes. We've got a few more shots now.
The scoring. Diallo flashing a really good opportunity wide, and Stewart denied offside.
Oh, beautiful tackle.
Really
Beautiful
really
tackle.
tackle by Neil.
Long ball forward. Diallo. Offside again. We need to get this timing right, or we need to play it through. It's not working. Thanks for the likes on TikTok. Join me on YouTube if you want to talk.
Again, he went a smidge too early.
The channel on YouTube is the same as the account name here. SAFC_Chapel.
Howson.
Sunderland on the back foot here a bit.
This is well worked by the
Well in by, great tackle by Elise.
Danger snuffed out by Sunderland.
Elise playing for his position here, so he's doing well so far. Middlesbrough with possession here. We seem to stand off a bit. We're not seem to be lunging in, which is probably a good thing at this stage, but it's giving Middlesbrough a good percentage of the possession.
Crooks.
They've got it down on the far right hand side, looking for a swing. Swings in, rolls across the penalty area. No Middlesbrough players on it all. Sunderland get it clear. We've got a counter attack here. Diallo.
On the edge of the area.
Tried to take his man on and couldn't take him on. Middlesbrough come back out with it at the end.
Now Middlesbrough on the counter.
His work rate at the moment, Diallo's unreal. He's got to be offside. Thank you. Yeah.
This was offside.
Quick free kick, Sunderland.
Neil.
Passing it round really well. Need to keep that up. Elise now on the left.
Over on that far left flank. Here he is.
Clark now looking for his run. He's got two with him.
Two of them.
Yeah, Smith picks it off Clark.
Hackney. McGree being closed down by Hume.
Hume and Neil are absolutely putting the lion's share of the tackles in for Sunderland at the moment.
Force. Former Brentford man. Running at Elise. Combination of Elise and Nishu. Winning the ball back. Clark looking to make things happen. Opening up the space for Sunderland to try and exploit with Roberts.
Roberts to Diallo.
Bringing him down
Keep
and
saying
into the
Ahmad.
box now. Roberts.
Oh, Roberts gets tackled. Looks like a Sunderland corner. They work so well together, Diallo and Roberts. It's a really good little link up they've got going there. Flashbacks from Arca and Grey days. Now we know we're not great at set pieces, so but let's just see. Got everyone's in there. Ballard, Bath, Stewart, got lots of tall.
They're queuing up for it. Roberts will take.
High one swings in from Roberts.
Far post.
Ah.
This one's gone.
There's a foul in the box on a Middlesbrough player. Wasted opportunity. Yeah. It's like Michu took one to the chin there. He needs to get rid of that tash, Michu. Oh my god, what does he look like? I can't say the word he looks like on here. But it's, yeah, it's that mustache he's got.
Hackney.
Middlesbrough now pushing.
Crooks. It's opening up for Crooks. Elects not to shoot. Lays it off to Force. Force gets his shot away. And that is a fingertip save by Anthony Patterson. The closest that Middlesbrough have come. Patterson was equal to it.
Force had an open shot there, was going down to the bottom right of Patterson. It was definitely going in. Patterson gets down, gets his fingertips just to it and puts it round the back. Great reactions from Patterson.
He got down quickly. Corner kick to Middlesbrough. Into the final 10 minutes of the first half.
35 minutes, still Sunderland 0, Middlesbrough 0. Corner coming in from Middlesbrough now.
Dangerous one into the 6-yard area.
Sunderland head to it, goes out for another corner on the opposite side. God, Sunderland.
To do.
He's a proper unit, Bath, isn't he, Daddy Bat? He's proper. Meet him in a dark alley. He's been on the protein.
It's the near post. Fry with the flick on. Appeals for handball. Not given.
Sunderland gets possession. Don't play with it too much.
That Sunderland could have launched something on the counter attack there, but
no.
Wayward through ball.
I'm not rating Michu at all at the beginning.
Those were the appeals for.
The handball appeals were against him. Oh, against Hume. Sorry.
Not sure there was.
I thought they were against
much,
Michu.
if anything, he could have done about it.
It's Hume with the tash.
Stefan strikes.
Hi everyone, TikTok. Don't forget, comments are off, but you can comment on YouTube. The channel on YouTube has the same name.
Crooks.
Come and talk on there. SAFC_Chapel. Come on, EFL cameraman looking at Carrick instead of the game. Come on, we're not interested.
They've won just 4 of 16.
How long do we need to see him for? What's going on?
Took over. Since then, in their 12 matches, they've won 8. Drawn 1, lost just 3. Decent transformation.
Diallo now running, puts it out right to the Roberts. Roberts looking to swing one in, gets one in. Stewart, oh!
Another opportunity for the Sunderland forward.
Over, puts it over.
Diallo and Roberts combining on the right flank. Roberts getting the ball in.
Stewart gets in front of his man. It's ideal. It's a poacher's goal right there. But he just gets his foot under it.
Just got underneath it and lifted it over the bar. They have had the better of the chances, there's no doubt about it, in this first half. So far, though, the home side have been unable to find a way through.
Come on, Sunderland. Welcome on TikTok. If you want to join in the conversation, please come over to YouTube. We are live on YouTube at the moment. Anyone join us YouTube? Please comment in the chat. Let me know you're there. I'm talking to nobody. It's probably just blessing. Roberts on the right hand side now, making a great run through the centre. Digs one through. Stewart, the appeals for offside. Flag's not up. It's out to Hume on the right hand side. It's a heavy pass to Roberts. He takes a while to get it under control, but he manages to win a corner out of it. Hume's pass to Roberts then had so much power on it, it just hit off him. How are you supposed to control that? Control the weight of your passes. Sunderland setting up for a corner here. Again. Lovely set pieces.
One of the more obvious targets.
Ball goes into the near post and it's Hume. Puts it over.
Run to the near post. See what he was trying to do.
40 minutes gone. 5 minutes left of this half. We're still at 0-0. High respectable person. Come on the lads, yes. Come on indeed.
11th appearance of the season. He looks to establish himself as a first team regular. In at right back.
His stipulation for Hume to get in the first team should be shaving that moustache off, I'm afraid. Long ball forward. Sunderland get possession. Out of defence now. Dink through to Stewart. Stewart puts it forward. Elise running onto it. Dinks it back to Clark. Clark's now looking for the cross. He's going to take on his man.
Clark twisting and turning.
Looks like he gets taken down. No. He tries to take too many on. It's out for Middlesbrough goal kick. Sorry, I should have updated you there because the EFL commentators are going quiet a lot. But yeah, he tries to take on too many. It's lovely when it comes off, but 4 or 5 times now he's tried to take on Smith and he's not getting past him. He is proper in Smith's pocket tonight.
Just couldn't quite create space for the cross.
Tonight.
Ballard, good strength. Comes away with the ball. Does he win the free kick? Nothing given. And Ballard is out of position. And Middlesbrough looking to exploit.
Oh, Middlesbrough on the attack here.
Brooks with the shot and claims a corner.
I think that was a great interception there by Hume. It's given the Middlesbrough corner. I'm going to play this game on FIFA. Oh, let me know how that turns out then. See how accurate you can get the score. If you're not 0-0 by half time, then you've messed up.
Agree, just pulling it back, looking for Brooks. Last ditch defending by.
Oh, you need to increase your difficulty level. We've got Middlesbrough corner now.
Fry is there as well. Will be taken by Howson.
Comes to the near post.
Flicks it on. More appeals for handball. Again, nothing given.
That was a
both sides appeal.
That was a goal kick there. Middlesbrough have been given a corner. Replay here. hits Stewart. Crooks comes round. And it's off Crooks. Crooks kicks it out. That should be a goal kick all day long. We've got a Middlesbrough corner coming in again. Swings one in higher this time. Goes back. Sunderland get a header just as far out as the penalty area. Giles flies it in. Patterson misses the first catch but gets the rebound. It's in Patterson's safe hands. 44 minutes and we are 0-0. If you're joining us on YouTube, if you can hit that thumbs up, that would really help. Subscribe. Let's grow this channel together. Get a few extra people on commentating. Hopefully build a bit of a community around it. It's tit for tat down on this near side here in front of Mowbray. So Middlesbrough throw now.
Captain Corey Evans early on did Sunderland, but they have come the closest to opening the scoring in this one. Forced into an early change was Tony Mowbray. Akpom gets away from the challenge. Opening up for him. Akpom with the ball across the face of goal. That's going to be another corner. A little bit of pressure now at the end of this first half. Middlesbrough looking to make it count. 4 minutes added on at the end of the 45 because of that injury to Corey Evans. Can his side find the breakthrough before the break? Giles. Bit of a miscue, but it falls kindly for McGree, who can't bring it under control. McGree being closed down by Elise. Getting away from the challenge, still can't quite create space for the cross. Hackney does get the ball in, doesn't beat the first defender. Now, what have they got on the counter-attack? Diallo has Stewart to his right-hand side.
To Stewart.
Clark at the far post arriving.
Oh!
Out before it finds
Comes
him.
to nothing. Trying to go from one side to the other. Gets cut out. That would have been a nice goal just before half-time.
Hooked forward by Howson. Well, it was a swift move by the home side. You can see Stewart pulling off on the right wing, finding the space.
4 minutes of added time.
Any real options in the box. Clark was the only player he could try and pick out. It was always a tricky ball to try and play that across the face of goal to the far post.
Long ball forward here by Bart.
Gets it long.
Nobody's there. Nobody's there.
How ambitious are
Middlesbrough just stood still with the ball.
in first half stoppage time?
Looking to play out the half by the looks of it. No rush to get that away. Long ball forward from Middlesbrough. Only as far as Elise, who gets a head out for a Middlesbrough throw on the far side. We've got 1.5 minutes left in stoppage time. We are still 0-0. Sunderland 0, Middlesbrough 0.
Stefan hits it long.
Hume on this right hand side, back to Patterson. Patterson going to go for the long ball forward, gets to the centre. Stewart gives it back to Elise now. Clark on this left hand side. Is he going to make a pass or is he going to try and take on 3 people? Gets fouled. Likes winning the free kicks, but it would have been quicker play to get that pass away, Clark. Come on, lad. I love these young players, the energy they bring, but sometimes the lack of experience does show on them. You can see why the big clubs lend them out.
Get the ball in the box.
Patterson. Long ball forward now from Patterson.
Oh, good anticipation
Bounces
by
over Stewart on his own. Gets a big boot to it. Saved by Stefan.
Opportunity for the Scottish striker.
Oh.
He fashioned that one himself. Denied by the
Bounced
American
over
stopper.
the defence. Stewart got on the end of it. Big volley. But the keeper was good for it. He probably could have took a step.
His effort disallowed in the
Took a
first
dink.
half.
Right, we're at half time. On TikTok, we're going to stop. We'll restart the stream in the second half. On YouTube, we're just going to pause the stream for a bit. I'll still be about, so if you want to chat, pop something in the chat. But we'll just be making a brew, and then we'll be back shortly. Okay. Right. I'm back. Sorry, I'm eating with my last minute rushing everything this morning. I've not had anything to eat.
This one is perfectly poised at the break.
I can't say anything respectable. I'm on Football Manager 2020 still.
Middlesbrough are in decent form right now, but it is the home side, Sunderland, who had the better of the chances in that first 45 minutes.
I've got Will Griggs scoring goals, something we never thought would happen.
Tony Mowbray's side who will get proceedings underway.
Kicking back off for the second half.
Second half, attacking the goal away to our left-hand side in their red and white striped shirts. Middlesbrough in their change kit in the blue. No changes for either side.
No half-time changes.
A reminder that Sunderland were forced into an early change when Captain Corey Evans
Apologise for eating, but
limped off after
needs
just 15
must.
minutes after picking up an injury. He was replaced by Edouard Michou, a 19-year-old French midfielder on loan from Paris Saint-Germain. So Sunderland have already been forced into a change. Middlesbrough as you were, but it's Sunderland coming forward at the start of the second half. Here's Amad Diallo, who had the first
Sunderland
real
going from
chance
right
of the
to
match
left
when he was gifted that opportunity by Zach Steffen,
in the classic red and white stripes.
lashing it wide with the goal at his mercy. Here's Clark winning the throw.
Quick throw by Clark to Stewart. Stewart puts it back out to Clark. He's looking for a cross here.
Right start to the second half.
Nope, he's looking to twist and turn. There you go.
Here is Michou.
Puts up to Michou. Michou back. Now, all the way across, Ballard out to Roberts.
Decent start
Oh,
by the Black Cats.
Neil.
Just a
Oh,
touch, couldn't bring it under
couldn't
control.
quite get it under control there.
McGree over the halfway line.
Middlesbrough attempting a counter attack here.
The bounce comes away with the ball, wins a free kick as well.
Silly foul by Hume, not needed when you've got 4 players around him. Really not needed.
Middlesbrough are on a good run of form away from the Riverside as well. They've won 5 of their last 6 away games. So they will not be overawed by making the short journey to the Stadium of Light this afternoon for this one. They didn't really create too many chances themselves in that first half. Marcus Force with a shot that was saved by Anthony Patterson, taking it wide and behind.
Everyone joining me for the second half on TikTok. I'm just finished eating, but you can join in the chat on YouTube if you'd like to comment. The YouTube channel is the same name as the TikTok. Middlesbrough coming away with it now.
McGree. There's the 1-2.
That cheer from the Sunderland fans was Middlesbrough's attempted a cross that I think left the Stadium of Light.
The Newcastle fan is Michael Carrick. He would like to get one over the Magpies' arch rival Sunderland. Ballard being put under pressure by McGree, the Australian.
Sunderland getting away nicely now. Ross Stewart is one-on-one. He's got a defender with him. He's taken right down in the box.
Decision to make. The assistant has kept his flag down.
How is that not a penalty?
James Linnington wants a word, and it's a red.
Oh, red card, Middlesbrough. Now, was that in the box?
Well, he just allowed Ross Stewart to get the wrong side of him. And Dale Fry was always doing the chasing.
Red card for Middlesbrough, red card for Fry.
It was a long ball
Stewart was
over the top. You can see Fry
on
giving
him,
chase.
and he was
Puts his
pulling
right
him. You
arm
could
across
see him
the right
pulling
of
him,
Stewart,
pulling him, pulling him.
who goes to ground. It's on the outside of the area. He was the
Oh.
last defender. Doesn't really get a pull of the shirt, but he just gets
Right,
that
can
right
I,
arm across
when this is
Stewart,
finished, yeah,
who was bearing down
20
on
minutes.
goal. And
Do you want this
will
one?
have to play the remainder of this match with 10 players.
I'll make you your own after. Kids, take the food from your mouth. Literally. Oh, nice.
And a chance for Stewart.
Let's give it a penalty, is he? Stewart, come on. Sorry, miles away. Kids come in at the worst time. Sorry. Stewart over this penalty. Come on. Saved! But then he digs in the rebound. Come on! Get in, Stewart! Yes! How are the lads? The penalty gets saved, but it's just deflected and he just walks up and taps it in practically. Absolute gift.
Well, his penalty was saved. A good effort by Stefan, who could only parry it into the path of Stewart.
The penalty was so close to the bottom right corner that the keeper was well out of sight.
The Black Cats
Class Sunderland.
are up and running in the team's weird derby.
1-0. Come on, lads.
Let's have a look at this again. That's where
Tap that
initial
like for the
contact
lads.
is made
Come on.
between Fry and Stewart. Stewart's going to ground outside of the box. He falls into the box. The referee gave the penalty, and Sunderland have the lead.
We'll take it. It's about time ref decisions went our way. Do we not agree? Shocking. Middlesbrough really pushing now. Sunderland got control of it again. Clark on this left-hand side. Trying to twist through two of them as always. Lets it out to Hugh. Has a shot from Michu from distance and it's just going nowhere. You see Michu from behind, you think it's Hume. You've got to quickly process. So if I read the wrong name at any point, I apologise. Cheers for the likes on TikTok. Slower. Justin, there's bagels on there. Cut one in half and cook it for the boys. No, put it in the toaster.
Stadium of Light was 2018. There were 2 red cards that day. Halfway there in this one.
He's got the same colour as his shirt.
Do you know what it was?
Diallo puts it out for Clark here on the left now. Middlesbrough have got 5 back. He's looking. Clark, 2 opportunities cross. He tried to cut inside and went for the shot. Deflected. Comes back as far. Ahmad's got it now on this right hand side. Diallo looking for someone in the centre. To Ross. Stewart who passes it back quite badly. We've got possession again. Ahmad. Through to Stewart. Stewart trying to run onto it. Gets a heavy touch on it. It's going to go out for a Middlesbrough throw.
A chance for Middlesbrough to try and catch their breath.
If you're joining me on TikTok, if you'd like to comment, you can join the YouTube channel, which is free, and you can chat on there. The account name is the same name as it is on TikTok.
They've won 15 points this season from losing positions. Middlesbrough, it's the second best record in the Championship at coming from behind.
Sunderland in possession now.
Here's Neil.
Neil to Ahmad, back to Neil. Enjoying a bit of possession while Middlesbrough are a bit more standoff this half, Middlesbrough, compared to the first half.
Pass the ball around.
Got Ahmad now on the back on the right, back to Neil. Mishu. Cross to Elise.
Neil. Neil again.
Neil bats it out wide. Clark's got it now on this left hand side. Cuts in.
That's knocked across. Goes back to Elise.
Pass to Elise. Neil. Shouts of shoot from the Sunderland crowd.
Hume gets the return. Get his shot away.
I like the patient passing, but sometimes we miss that shooting opportunity.
Sunderland come again with Clark. Stewart making the run to his left hand side. Here is Stewart. A chance to cross. Roberts is in the box. Clark. Neil. Hume. Middlesbrough struggling to get a touch. This could be the story of the second half.
Roberts and Ahmad dinking passes back and forth to each other on the right hand side. Middlesbrough got everyone back here.
Neil again.
Really searching for these holes to get through. Diallo on the right now. He's got Roberts with him. Dink to Roberts. Tries to get it back through to Diallo. Unfortunately doesn't. Keeper came out for it, but he mustn't have shouted because the Middlesbrough defender took it away and Sunderland had possession again. Back out with Diallo. Back heel to Stewart. To Diallo. Stewart again. Just that final pass is not getting through each time. Oh. Dig ball over to Clark on the left hand side. Manages to get a foot on it, but it's a bad pass. It goes. Sorry, drifts off to a Middlesbrough player. Middlesbrough getting it away now. It's that final ball every time. It's getting us.
McGree in front of him. Tom goes to ground with a free kick and a respite for Borough.
Elise left a leg trailing in there. Middlesbrough have a free kick halfway into the Sunderland half.
Marcus Force actually got a yellow card just before the penalty. Just scuffing up the penalty spot.
Nice.
Johnny Howson in the book.
You dirty smuggies. Doesn't look like we're playing against 10 men at the moment. We're not actually dominating. It's still about 50-50 on the possession. Head comes in.
Picks it up, keeps it alive. McGree gets his shot away.
Oh.
That wasn't too far away either.
Shot goes past all three defenders and Patterson watches it, but it just goes wide of his far left post. Lucky escape there.
Their first foray forward in this second half.
Just scrape what you can on. And there's another butter tub.
Anthony Patterson watching it wide in the end. I'm not sure how comfortable the keeper was, or how confident he was that this was always going wide. I'll win it back.
We're on the right hand side now.
Going for goal.
Shot from the far right, outside of the penalty area for Force. I don't know if that was a cross, but it looked like a shot, but Patterson was good to it. Manages to get the save. It was wide open on that right. We had no pressure on that right at all. He was left on his own. Sunderland now working it out from the back. Trying to find a gap in this Middlesbrough team, who are down to 10 men. Yet we still seem to be struggling. With that extra man, we should be passing. We should be dominating this passing. Neil to Ahmad. Ahmad's on this right hand side. He's got Roberts with him. Roberts running ahead. Roberts trying to look for a pass past his man and defender on the far right hand side. Skipping and turning back to Ahmad. Ahmad gets it into the centre. Back out to Hume. Elise now puts it all the way out left to Clark. Clark trying to cut inside, looking for a way to shoot. He's come too far. He's tapped it into Ahmad. Diallo back out to Roberts. Robert into the centre. Oh, Mishu had a shot, but it got blocked. It was a great opportunity there. Back out again. Roberts has got it on this right hand side again. Mishu's on the inside of him. But a player gets a foot in. It's out for us. Sunderland throw in line with the penalty area on the far side. It was a lovely clean strike by Mishu, but it just got the defender's foot. Sunderland with possession now, just passing it round the back here. He's trying to entice some of the Middlesbrough players out to create that gap.
Just one defeat in 6 in all competitions for Sunderland.
In the centre now, Ross Stewart. Looked like he was going to shoot for a second. He puts it out to Clark on the left-hand side. Clark trying to cut in to the right-hand side. Middlesbrough player gets a foot in, but only as far as Mishu. Out right now to Ahmad. Roberts. Roberts swings one in. It's way too close to the keeper. Middlesbrough keeper gathers it safely. Middlesbrough playing it out short from the back.
Just outside the playoff places. There were 5 points in the end off the pace. They will be hoping they will.
All the way back. Roberts putting the Stewart putting the pressure on the keeper here. Long ball forward by the Middlesbrough defence.
Whistle goes.
Yeah. Foul on Neil in the centre. Oh, it was Ballard, sorry. Ballard went down, won the free kick. Quick free kick taken. It's out with Ahmad on the right hand side now. Hume now. Hume. 1-2 with Roberts. Roberts has come all the way over into this centre. Ahmad's out on the right. Gives it to Stewart on the right. Stewart looking to cut in. Middlesbrough foot in, but it wins a corner for Sunderland.
But it is in fact Sunderland who have the corner.
If you're joining on TikTok, you could comment on YouTube, where we've got the channel on live streaming. The name is the same, SAFC_Chapel.
And it comes, it's a dangerous one.
Delivered. Put back out on the far right hand side now. Roberts, Ahmad. Roberts looking to take his man. Delivers one into the centre again. Oh! Almost on the end of it was Ballard. He's appealing for a foul, but it's dismissed.
Lovely ball in by Roberts. Tommy Smith tangling with Dan Ballard. Nothing going, according to James Linnington.
Goal kick from Middlesbrough here. As far as Elise gets a head on it, but it's come out to nothing. McNair at the back now. Middlesbrough look to be getting a sub ready.
And Archer prepares to come on.
Excuse me. Roberts now on the right. Back and forth, Roberts. Hume. Hume to Roberts. Roberts looking for... Oh, Ross Stewart. Mishu couldn't get control of it off Ross Stewart. It was high for him. No, I can't blame him for that one. Middlesbrough tries to get it clear. It hits off Dan Neil, I believe, and goes out for a throw on the far side from Middlesbrough.
Prepare the change, and Cameron Archer.
Middlesbrough change.
Aston Villa loanee.
Cameron Archer coming on. Young lad. Marcus Force. He had a yellow card. He's coming off.
Marcus Force.
Don't like a 1-0 lead. Don't like a 1-0 lead. It's too unstable with Sunderland. Nice. Win possession. We try to get a ball forward though, but it just goes back to Middlesbrough. Elise in. Looks like to be a Sunderland throw because he got the deflection off Archer as he kicked it.
21-year-old. Is he heading for all 3 points against the club? He both played for and managed. Mark Venus alongside him. He's number 2. He's worked alongside Tony Mowbray for 3 years now. Worked with him at Hibs, West Brom, Celtic, Coventry and Blackburn.
A bit of a water break going on here now. I assume somebody's down with a bit of cramp. It's not showed us on the AFL cameras, but it's definitely not hot enough to warrant a water break, so it must be an injury.
Penalty awarded. And Stewart converting the rebound.
I can't help falling in love with you, Sunderland.
Sunderland heading for their 5th most win of the league campaign.
Alright, so Elise it's down. Physio doing something with his leg.
Slightly concerning moments for Aji Elise, who has missed the last 5 matches because of injury. Back in the starting lineup for Sunderland this afternoon, receiving some treatment as his teammates receive some advice.
It's quiet at the moment for this stoppage. Not much to report on. It's Sunderland 1, Middlesbrough 0. 67 minutes gone at the Stadium of Lights.
Injury concerns have been mounting up for Tony Mowbray in recent weeks. Like another enforced change for the home side.
It's like Elise is going to be coming off. Elise is on the pitch at the moment, but the sub looks to be getting ready, so I think they'll bring him off. They don't want to risk a further injury. He's been out for a while so far.
Elise. Roberts dispossessed. McGree picks it up. It's a lovely way to ball.
Oh, ball coming through. Middlesbrough delivers one to the centre. Well cut out there by Bat, by the looks of it. Long ball forward now. Sunderland looking for the counter attack. Ross Stewart now 1-on-1. Arriving in the centre now. Oh, the cross was a little early. Clark picks it up on the outside now. Puts it across. It's all the way right now to Roberts. Roberts, Hume, Dan Neil. Out right now to Ahmad. Neil again, tries to put one out far left. Clark gets hold of it. Gives it back to Elise. All the way back to Bat. Long ball forward right, and nobody is there. That was a terrible ball by Neil, to be fair. Neil's limping as well now.
Another change.
So we've got Bailey Wright coming on for Elise.
For Elise. Bailey Wright, 30 years old now, the Australian.
Good strong player, Wright. I do like him.
Big feature for Australia against Denmark at the World Cup last month.
Quick free kick by Middlesbrough on the far side inside their own half. They're just dinking it around. They shouldn't be enjoying the possession as well as they are when we've got an extra man, but here they are on the counter-attack again. Intercepted by Ballard, but it just goes back to Middlesbrough, who take a long shot, and it's going well over Patterson.
Skipped away from a couple of challenges, created space for the shot.
If you're joining me on YouTube, don't forget to give the channel a subscribe, the videos a like. We'll slowly build this up together. If you're joining me on TikTok, you can pop over to YouTube. The account has got the same name. Appreciate the likes and supports on both platforms.
Likely to be few and far between.
Slowed right down this game now. Slowed right down. I'm not sure. I like that because Middlesbrough, even though they're down to 10 men, they've got quite a good counter-attack going on at the moment. So we need to put one away to close this one out. Clark on the left. High pressure on Clark and Ahmad every time they've got the ball. Definitely seen as big threats on this Sunderland team. Mitchu
Hugh tries to play
Hume.
the 1-2.
Clark on the left. Puts it back, Ballard. Bailey Wright, first touch of the game maybe. To Ahmad. Ahmad on this right hand side, Roberts in front of him. Dinks it to Roberts. 1-2 with Ahmad and Roberts. Ahmad now taking it up far on the right hand side.
Able to keep it in. Running at Giles.
Tucks it between through to Stewart. Stewart back to Roberts. Roberts tries to get hold of it, but again, it was a really heavy weighted pass. Not controlling the weight of that pass you're putting through to your player, that's just creating a nightmare for them. So he couldn't get control of that. There's no blame could be put on Roberts for that shot then, because the pass that came from Stewart was just so heavy.
Well, Sunderland don't play another home game after this one until the 11th of February. They're away at Fulham in the FA Cup next week. A trip to Millwall in the Championship, so back-to-back trips to London before they take on Reading at the Stadium of Light. McNair. Just tricky for Middlesbrough at the moment to try and get their foot on the ball, but they played it well. McGree, not too many options. He has Akpo in the middle, waiting for support now. And Sunderland back in numbers. McNair.
This feels like the calm before the storm. This is really... This is proper slowed down now.
Hackney.
Middlesbrough with only 10 men enjoying the lion's share of possession at the moment.
Linehan.
The last few minutes. No challenges going in. Long surging ball
go
forward. Ah, superb. Well cut out there by Hume. Sunderland throw right near the touchline. Give him options, lads. He's looking for somebody. Oh, off the back of the head of Ross Stewart.
Now, this is a set
Not
piece
very
opportunity
clean
for
defending.
Middlesbrough.
Scores for a Middlesbrough corner. Sorry, it's hard to commentate on
Into the final 15 minutes.
when it's going all Pete Tong like this. Got a Middlesbrough corner set up. 75 minutes gone. 1-0 to Sunderland at the Stadium of Lights.
His side. Got in the locker.
Didn't get past the first man. Sunderland get a head away. It goes as far as Middlesbrough again. Ah, cut out, lovely. And try to get a dink through to Ahmad for a counter attack, but it goes out for a throw in
Sort of opportunity.
to Middlesbrough on this far side near the halfway line.
Numerical disadvantage in this second half. He says perhaps a set piece represents their best opportunity.
Railway Army. Railway Army.
Smith.
Oh, well cut out there by Hume. Tries to get a ball across. It's that pass. What is going on with the passing, boys? Come on. It either doesn't make it or it breaks the guy's leg. You need to control that strength of that pass.
Recycles the ball. Middlesbrough retain possession. Playing between the lines.
Middlesbrough are finding this too easy. Being a man down, they should not be enjoying the possession they're enjoying. We should not be letting them. We're standing off so much and it's just going to backfire.
Giles.
Middlesbrough again out on his left now. He's got space on the left. Giles was his. He gets cut out.
Can't get his shot away. McGree.
He's looking for space for shots. Deflection off a Sunderland player, goes out for a corner.
Smith with the effort. Middlesbrough corner once again.
Six corners for Middlesbrough so far to Sunderland's 4. Here comes another one. Doesn't get past the first man. Diallo gets it clear and upwards, not out. Comes back in from Middlesbrough. Sunderland get it away again. We've got a bit of tennis going on here. Head back, head forth. Controlled header out to the left here. Hume. The Loch Ness Drogba trying to take on 3.
Hackney.
Middlesbrough with it on the right now. Looking for a cross.
Can they get the ball into the box? Good defending by Sunderland, but they've played it well here.
Oh, there's a
Hackney
gap
into
there
the
through the
area,
middle.
across the face of goal.
Sunderland get it clear out for the
Being roared on by the home
near
crowd.
side throw in for Middlesbrough. It feels like we've got 10 men. We've got our backs against the wall here. What is going on?
the goal. Runs it back to Patterson.
We should be enjoying the control of possession here. That extra man. Let them run ragged.
Just trying to spread the play and make the pitch big. Trying to exploit
Right.
possible space that these Middlesbrough players
Ballard.
might leave as they chase the game in this second half.
Jack Clark. Roberts. Ahmad.
Diallo to Roberts.
Roberts out on the right hand side.
Roberts
Looking
running
to
at
cut
Giles.
inside. Dinks
Diallo
one
on
to
the
Ahmad.
overlap. Ahmad Diallo gets
Diallo has a shot! Get in! What a goal! Come on! That's what we were looking for. That half a yard of space in that goal. Get in, Ahmad! 2-0. Away the lads.
Ahmad Diallo doubles Sunderland's advantage.
Superb.
And surely it's Derby Day delight for the Black Cats.
Get in, Ahmad. The replay there. Ahmad picks it up, puts it out right to Roberts. Roberts has a look. Overlap, Ahmad. And he just cuts in half a yard of space. Bang. That's all you need, that half a yard.
Rooted to the spot. The keeper didn't move.
Sits lovely on his left foot. And he curls it into the inside of the keeper's inside.
Cutting infield onto that left foot. He knew exactly what he wanted to do.
What a player. What a boy. 2-0 Sunderland at the Stadium of Light. My second live stream. Looking to get our second win out of my live streams.
Okay, a couple of changes.
Got Benetti and Barr coming on.
Sunderland are going off Patrick Roberts.
Roberts is coming off. He's played really well.
Lewis and
But
Burnett
we just
coming
rest
on.
him. And Clark.
And Jack Clark has also made way.
Listen to that crowd. Listen to the faithful.
The fans in full voice now. Here's Burnett. A substitute going to ground, wanting a free kick.
Is it Bennett or Benetti? Bennett. Substitution from Middlesbrough.
Duncan Watmore coming on against his former club.
Ugh.
Riley McGree making way.
What more? Has he got less ginger? He's dying his hair, he's got to be.
87 appearances for Sunderland in a 5-year spell.
A cracking player for Sunderland, apart from his injuries.
Just slipped away from Michael Carrick in this second half.
Middlesbrough trying for the counter-attack there. Sunderland cut it out quite well. Playing it out from the back. Ball forward. Hume. Barr to Bailey Wright. Just passing it around at the back here at the moment. Ballard.
Well, they've won 7 of their last 9
Right again.
competitions. Middlesbrough.
Right to Ahmad. Ahmad back to right.
As if that run might come to an end.
Long ball over to the left here. It's taken by Burnett.
A double hammer blow at the start of the second half of going down to 10 players when Dale Fry was
All the way
sent off.
back again.
And
With Bailey Wright on the right hand side.
Simultaneously, it's the moment the match changed.
Pressure there from Middlesbrough. Back to Patterson. Patterson gets a big foot through it. Long ball forward.
At that moment,
Bailey Wright picks up possession again for Sunderland. Ahmad tries to get it to Barr. Barr outstretched, quite misses it, but it rolls to Ross Stewart. Stewart's got Ahmad to his right. Stewart's going all the way, having a shot. Big foot over the net. He had Ahmad very close to his right hand side. Could have been the better option. Striker's always going to go for it there.
Get his head down. He saw the space open up and just got underneath it.
Yeah.
The attendance 42,594 inside the Stadium of Light this afternoon. Just a few thousand below capacity.
42,000.
For a freezing Sunday in January.
Good support, lads. Well played. Michu looks about 10.
Well, this will move Tony Mowbray's side to within a point of the playoff places in the Championship.
Ahmad to Barr. Barr making a run now. Barr with the man on his back. Gets pickpocketed here at the back. Middlesbrough trying to get clear. Get it as far
such a compact championship this season. Below the top
as that
two.
Neil. He's chasing his man. Middlesbrough on the counter-attack now again. Got 3 on 4. Sunderland managed to cut that off. Bailey Wright cuts it off, but it rolls out to a Middlesbrough player. Midfield getting caught napping there. Should have been on that straight away. Great tackle there by Hume. Stewart. Barr. Barr now. Looking out to his right. He's got Ahmad on his right. Dinks it over to Ahmad.
Push for the promotion.
Stays with him for a little 1-2.
Victory over inform Middlesbrough.
Goes back here now with Ballard.
Rivals will give Tony Mowbray's side a shot in the arm.
Barr again. Ahmad. They're just holding possession. Middlesbrough not coming. We're literally just dinking it around like they're not even on the pitch.
This year. They were only promoted from League One, let's not forget.
Waiting for Middlesbrough to commit players forward, just back and forth.
Promotions for the Black Cats. That is certainly the hope, the aim in these parts.
You can hear the old lays from the Sunderland crowd starting to come in now. Barr making a slight run forward.
Here's Hume.
It's out to Hume. Hume gets it to Burnett on the right. Burnett gets pretty much fouled on the right. Rolls out for a throw. No call for the foul there.
Middlesbrough have a home game against Watford next up. We will need to bounce back.
Oh, it was a free kick. They put it down, took it, played it out back. Bailey Wright to Ahmad. Ahmad on this right hand side now. Long chip forward trying to find Barr. Oh, 50-50 with McNair and Barr. He had a spell at Sunderland, Paddy McNair as well, didn't he? Not a bad player. Young lad when he was there. They've got what more? McNair? I wonder who else they've got.
Howson winning it back. And then just running out of options.
Pickpocketed by Ahmad. Ahmad, oh, taken out. Sunderland free kick halfway into the Middlesbrough half. He's already had a card. There's Howson. He's just getting a warning off the ref now. Ahmad with it on the right hand side. We are 88 minutes gone. We are at the Stadium of Light and Sunderland 2, Middlesbrough 0.
Here's Hume.
Hume on the left. Sunderland just literally keeping hold of the ball now, enjoying possession. No great attacks, no massive surges. Digs a ball forward. That's when we're losing possession. Free kick to Middlesbrough. Over on the far side.
Free kick goes the way of Middlesbrough.
89 minutes. We've not got long now.
Perhaps it's too late
Looks to be in the
salvage
bag.
anything from this contest.
Touch wood.
Into the final 60 seconds plus stoppage time. And there will be 5 minutes added on at the end of the 90.
Can we get a third in that 5 minutes? Never mind Middlesbrough.
Unlikely. Diallo's goal in the final
Long
10
ball
minutes.
forward from Middlesbrough. Meets the Sunderland
Kind of
head.
Stuffing out of Middlesbrough.
Watmore on the right hand side. Trying to make a run past his man. Gets past his
Good
man.
wave away from Hume.
Cuts in. Tries to put one in the centre. Wins a corner out of it.
Duncan Watmore. Knows these parts well.
Let's not let Watmore score. Let's not let Watmore score. Let's not give him that pleasure. Please. Please no.
If they can get something from this, there could be a few nerves around the stadium.
Middlesbrough corner. First heads Ballard. Gets it half clear. Back out to Middlesbrough. Tries to dick one in. Oh! Oh! It was all over the place. Ballard gets it away in the end. Long ball forward. Ah. Long ball forward and Bowers on it.
Under a fair challenge.
But he went to ground, didn't quite make it.
The referee.
I didn't have the pace on him there at all. I meant to say dink then, not dick, by the way. Dinked it. Slip of the tongue.
Archer. Watmore wins it back. Here is Archer trying to scamper away from the interest of Hume. And this was the chance a few minutes ago. Archer at the near post, just trying to pull it back. Tom went down.
They had a potential penalty shout there, Middlesbrough, to be fair. Got away with that one a bit. Watmore again on this right hand side. He's got two people. Great sliding challenge there from Hume. Burnett picks up the pieces. Hume, Burnett again, and Burnett on this left hand side cuts inside.
Burnett.
He's got a few players out to his right. Bailey right to Barr. Barr's got it now. He's got Ahmad over to his right. Puts it to Ahmad. Back to Barr. Back to Ahmad. To Burnett. To right. Just dinking back and forth. Holding possession now. We are 2.5 minutes into the 5 minutes added time. Ballard. Out to Hume. Hume. All the way across here. We've got a lays coming from the Sunderland crowd here. Neil on the ball. To Ross Stewart. Back to Neil. Ballard. Neil. Ballard. Oh! To Ahmad, who lost possession. Middlesbrough trying to come on the counter-attack now.
Had the ball under control. He's gone down.
Middlesbrough player down injured.
Play continues.
Ahmad carries on. He's holding his head, his knee, not his head.
Burnett to his right-hand side. Sunderland just happy to keep the ball at this late stage. Neil.
Sunderland just tapping it back and forth here. Just enjoying possession. It's a masterclass. It's a masterclass. Easy, 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 easy. Middlesbrough aren't even trying. They look like they've given up. Oh, and then you get one mislaid pass that was absolutely terrible there. Neil did that.
It really is now or never for Middlesbrough. They have to get the ball forward. They kept it on the deck. Archer running at Hume, pulling it back. Akpom arriving, claiming a corner. Goal kick given.
Middlesbrough still threatening on the counter every so often, but we're at 4 minutes 15. No doubt the game is already finished, because I'm usually slightly behind on these streams. But at nearly 4.5 minutes added on, 2-0 to Sunderland, I think we could say this one's in the bag, and that's my second live stream that I've ever done on this channel. Second win. Is it an omen? Is it a good luck charm? Should you come and subscribe? Definitely. Long ball forward now from Sunderland. No time for anything. And there's the whistle. There is the whistle.
2 second-half goals have seen off their northeast rivals. And Tony Mowbray's side have given their playoff push a boost with a victory in the derby.
It's goals from Stewart and Ahmad. Sunderland 2, Middlesbrough 0. Second live stream, second Sunderland win. Maybe we should live stream more often on the YouTube channel. So, thanks for joining those who came through. Anybody who's watching this on the replay later, don't forget to hit subscribe and check out what's scheduled for the next live stream. Thanks for joining me on TikTok. Sorry the comments have been off. Gotta come over to YouTube if you want to comment. Thanks for all